Alright, good morning everyone. It's currently day 10 out here in the Maldives. I didn't record yesterday. That's just because the weather was pretty bad. It was raining quite a lot, so we didn't really do anything. We kind of just sat inside and chilled all day. But today I believe we are going for a snorkel, hopefully going for a snorkel. And basically just trying to get the most out of the day, trying to get stuff done before we leave for Maldives tomorrow. I believe we're staying there for 4 days, which is our last trip in the Maldives, in Maldives. So go there, then we come back and chill just before I leave back for Australia. But yeah, so far it's been an awesome trip, awesome time out here in Male. So without further ado, my name's FloppyDugong, aka Zach. Let's get the day rolling. So you guys ready to hear this? This is prayer time in the Maldives. That's prayer time. Most of the stores are closed during that time. I think it lasts for 30 minutes to an hour, I think. I don't know, I'm no expert, don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's prayer time. It's super bright. I'm Casper the Ghost. Boo. So apparently it's very cold today, which is why I'm wearing this thermal rashi. The air outside is still pretty warm, but it is humid here. But apparently the water's cold. But oh well. Let's go have. Wait, what is this? There's a gum packet in my pocket. Get out of here. Yeah. Let's go for a snorkel. Okay, so we are up to that part of the video where I tell you the facts and you listen. But just now, as you can see, the water was terrible, such bad weather. But you're gonna see me get slammed against the railing, which we were trying to go into to get in. Well, we were walking across to get into the water. Anyway, I was walking. It's like the waves were like, "Oh, you want some help getting in?" This is me. This is the waves. So you want some help getting in? Haha, jokes. Get out of here. Anyway, let's carry on with the video. It's time for Facts with Zach. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just be choosing probably just one species, just because the other footage doesn't really last very long. It's like a couple seconds. There's really no point in me talking about it and showing the exact same footage over and over and over and over again with just some facts. It's not gonna be fun. Anyway, let's carry on with the video. Now, rainbow wrasse, or wrasse, is what this little guy is. This guy, or girl, not discriminating, 2018. No discrimination here. This little rainbow wrasse, or wrasse, I don't exactly know what type of wrasse it is. I believe it's a rainbow wrasse. I'm not very good with my wrasse identification, but he or she, I'm just going to call it creature. This creature would not leave us alone. It would be with us all the time. It was crazy. But the cool thing about these guys is that there are over 600 species and 82 genera within the 600 species of wrasse. That's insane. But some of these species can measure up to like just under 20 centimeters, while others can be like 2.5 meters and maybe even bigger. And these are your hump-headed wrasse. These guys are huge. I'll probably chuck a picture up like now, something. That's a hump-headed wrasse. But most of these wrasse species will inhabit tropical to subtropical waters, so there is a large likelihood that you would have met or will meet one of these if you go diving or snorkeling. But the wrasse that you see in this footage is, its color scheme, it may be a juvenile, so its color scheme will go from, say if it's a rainbow, or if it's like, say if it's like a dark grey, it will go from grey to like a vibrant blue. And when it's older, when it goes from juvenile to adulthood, its colour will change from within that period, which means that there's still hope for all you basic people out there, such as me. We can become vibrant blue wrasse together. How good is that? Anyway, that's cringy. So you've probably heard of cleaner wrasse. Cleaner wrasse are cool because they do have a symbiotic relationship with their predatory host, or not so much host, but their person. I mean, they do clean people, but with their predatory client or organism or whatever you want to call it, they do have a symbiotic relationship, which means that they both benefit. So one gets cleaned, the other gets food. Yes. So they both benefit. But the bad thing about that is a lot of the aquarium trades do take cleaner wrasse in because they like to clean the tanks, keep it nice and clean, keep it up spick and spam, so that, you know, that it looks good. It's a good selling point. You can see the fish, you're like, ah, it's a good fish, I want that, I'll have this one with that one. That's the main reason why they get caught, as well as for commercial fishing trades such as the salmon farms. Keep the fish clean and get rid of all the parasites off of them. But many of the concerns do fall onto the hump-headed wrasse. I don't have any footage of that here. I might just pop up a couple of videos, a couple of pictures, not so much videos, but some pictures of hump-headed wrasse. But these guys are under threat mainly because they're just tasty. A lot of spear fishermen do catch them. You do have like a lot of habitat destruction and degradation, a lot of species specific removal. I'll put like a list up, like maybe around here somewhere, of the threats as associated by the NOAA, which is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. I'll put a link down below of the hump-headed wrasse if you guys are interested, from the NOAA. But yeah, I'll put the seven threats to hump-headed wrasse. I couldn't really find much for wrasse, mainly just for the aquarium trades, much like the hump-headed wrasse, but you know, it all converges together. So I'll carry on with the video. That's Back with Zach, a pretty short one, but I know what I'm doing with my hands, I know what's going on here. I'll end it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so we've arrived back from our dive. Okay, so don't listen to the dunce on the screen right now, because he just said that we went for a dive, which we didn't. As you just saw before, we went for a snorkel in rough seas, which the dunce will explain later, so enjoy the rest of the video. That was a hectic new experience. It was super rough. Man, I would have slammed my back on the ladder that we were coming down. But it was a cool experience. You'll see the footage soon. Hopefully I caught that part where I hit my back. But see it soon. It's gonna be awesome. We didn't really see much, so I don't know how much I'm gonna show you. I don't know if we even have a fact section for this bit. But it was mainly just for a bit of fun, just to check it out. We got to try out some new fins, some freediving fins. So those are cool. You just glide through the water. Makes it a lot easier to freedive. But yeah, Stay tuned for more. See you soon. Hey, what's going on? This is me from the future, and I've just realized how pointless this part of the video is going to be. So enjoy. Let me give you guys a quick tour of where we are staying. My good friend Azim's place. We've got the bedroom. This is where I sleep. That's where John sleeps. We've got just out here, you can't see, that's the fan. We've got the washing over here, the couch where we all chill and we all relax. We've got the dining area. This is probably like the most boring thing that you've ever seen, but it's content. I've got to give you something. I've got to entertain you before we leave. But yes, this is where everything is, where we eat. This is where the food is prepared. The good food. The food is amazing here. Haven't had a bad meal yet, except for the food I've made, which is Wheat Bix. Australia. But yeah, that's pretty much the house tour. Alright, so I'm probably just going to end off today's video here because we haven't really done much except for a snorkel. That's probably what it's going to be like for the next couple of days. It's just going to be snorkel, and then leaving from Maldives on a Monday. But I don't know if I'll put the footage up. I might, or I might not. You'll know what I mean. But today was pretty rough. The seas were crazy because we did have bad weather. We've had bad weather for 2 days, but hopefully it clears up in the coming days, Saturday, Sunday, and it gets a lot better for Monday, because Maldives is where you're going to see a lot more diving, a lot more snorkeling. So I don't know if I'll be filming tomorrow. I'll either film, see if it's interesting. If it's not, I'll just get rid of it and we'll skip straight to Maldives. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's day 10, a wrap, finished. Moving on to day 11, 12 and 13. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like down below, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. So I'll see you in the next video. Catcha.